Yo, what's going on, guys? So in this video I'm gonna be showing some like extremely high level games on Resistance here. I'm playing as Mastermind. These guys, we're doing a private match right here because they just wanted to test out if it could beat me. Uh, and we played this like 4 times, I believe, in this very same map. I was using the same strategy and everything. They lost 3 times in a row, but I think this one they actually won. Against this build that I'm using on Spencer, which I believe is quite easily the hardest build, maybe in the entire game to beat. I mean, yeah, probably the entire game. This is probably the strongest build in the entire game for Mastermind. So yeah, I'll commentate over the match so you guys can get an idea of what's going on. But yeah, that's just the context. Like, we're doing a private match and they're trying to specifically beat me using this build. So I'm not changing anything. They are changing everything. Anything they want to change, they change it from match to match if they lose, you know. And they just try to repeat it until they beat me. And this is like the fourth time I believe they're trying right here. But I do believe they end up making it, which is good because so you guys can see how the survivors can play and how strong they actually are. How much stronger they are than the actual killer, the mastermind. So right here I'm just getting more energy. I'm setting up people there. People, I mean zombies, creatures. Like I said, they have already played this like four. This is the fourth time they're doing this exact match against me, so they already know like what I'm trying to do, like how I play. So they're already like adjusting. They already know how to adjust to things, you know. They already know what to expect essentially. So that's why they are, you know, you will see they're somewhat, you know, very proactive in what they're doing to stop me. So right here, this build is really a mix of creatures and guns, as you can tell. And I have the 2 mods there for discounts. I was originally using 3 mods, but I took 1 mod off because then I can combo cards better because I can hold 2 cards in my hand. While still having the benefit of the discounts. And you see, they already know also the location of the keys, so they're already going straight for them. Right here I'm waiting for him to open the door so I can immobilize him and get some infection going with the zombie, but he didn't. He went to the other door. Right here I'm locking, just try to waste as much time as you can. The supply zombie was right there. I think they're, oh, they didn't see it. Okay, that's good for me then. Because they could have gotten like 30 seconds there and maybe a spray. That's a big deal. Right here I'm trying to just damage them a little bit, make them waste herbs and whatnot. Cause this build is really not that good about time because they're gonna kill a lot of the creatures, so you're not gonna win by time. You just have to like, you know, create that snowball, just pressure them to a point they cannot recover with all the things you're throwing at them. See right here, I'm setting up ahead by laying that zombie there and also getting more energy here. And see, I'm turning the camera, just setting up the camera in position. Some cameras are out of position sometimes. On their default position. The dogs, let me say the creatures, right? I have 3 guns, obviously the strongest guns, and I have I think 4 creatures. The dogs, the point of the dogs is really to attack them while they are distracted with everything else. The dogs will just keep like attacking them while they're distracted with the other creatures or with the cameras. The liquor is probably the biggest distraction they will have, and the other zombies are really the same purpose to like hit them, but also to spread the infection. So as you can see, they're quite overwhelmed. The gen, like I said, they already played this so many times against me. So the gen is doing nothing else but really destroying my cameras. All the others are taking care of the kills and everything. You see right here, I'm using the That's what the combos, what I mean by having 2 cards in my hand instead of 3 mods, is so I can combo the gun with the mobilizing rounds and things like that. You see, I'm spawning the zombie on top of her just to get the infection going. If you don't know, as soon as he spawns, the infection is already counting. And I'm trying to like, cause I don't have any perks, any equipment for damage on the guns, so it's not that likely that they will die by the guns themselves. But I can like slowly injure them, you know, little by little, and they will go down eventually. And the creatures also help me with the infection and the damage. So you see there's like 10 creatures and they're getting shot from both sides on my cameras. I'm also using cooling fan because I know I'm expecting them to be shooting the cameras. So with that faster recovery, I can, you know, do more, keep the pressure on. I'm focusing on the Jen because she's the one destroying my cameras, right? So now I'm gonna focus on the Tyrone because he's the one that can heal people instantly. Now this could probably be the game right here, but unfortunately she's her very overpowered power there. And right there it would have been like 3 downs right there, and it probably would be game. But just because of that single power, that match keep going, you know. Which I don't know. I think it's kind of broken. The survivors have powers like this, but you know, whatever. You can still use mixtapes and things like that to make you recover faster. I think that's kind of imbalanced, but you know, you just should be able to turn the game around that easily. But well, so now I have to, you know, try to create that same pressure again. Right here, I'm just spreading the affection. That's my intention here, controlling the zombie. And you see, she's all over my camera. I cannot even place that zombie there because she's shooting my camera. And for some reason the game just won't allow it to put in that specific area. And that she's also using this extremely annoying power that just blocks my cameras. And because I'm using guns, and like I told you, she knows I'm using guns because this is the 4th time they're playing against me, against this build. So she just keeps locking me in, like every time it's a crucial situation. And I can't really do anything, like I just can, as far as the guns go. And like I said, you know, it's not coincidence that they're using all these powers. They know exactly, like, they're actually trying to counter the specific build and the way they're playing. So yeah. But I knew that, but I mean, it's fun to see if the build is actually beatable, you know. But it seems that any build is apparently. So like here you see the combo I mentioned again with the mobilizing rounds and the machine gun. I tried to get as many headshots as I could there to do more damage. Right here should have probably spawned the infection zombie since he's obviously gonna destroy my camera. But yeah, I feel like it probably did just, you know, a little field details here and there, little mistakes that I could have done better there. Maybe would have changed the game. I don't know. But right here they're just shooting my camera like crazy, if you can tell. But I have cooling fan, so I'll be able to recover a little bit. You see, I'm focusing on the person that has the key, so that they will, you know, they can't do the objective while I'm recovering and, you know, slowly taking more and more damage on them. I should have probably spawned there instead of the liquor. I should have probably spawned the infectious zombies there as well, because it was obvious that the liquor was gonna go down very easily, so maybe it wasn't worth that many points, you know. Right there, she's timing. She's just really timing when to destroy my camera. Yeah, see, unfortunate there. I got the automatic gun is not that good for, you know, right. This right here was a miss as well. I didn't aim properly on the Sam there, or that could have been a down, and that could just snowball to something else. So that was like another of those little mistakes I think that maybe could have done the entire difference on this match. This build is a mix, if you can tell by the perks I was using, the equipments. When I say perks, I mean equipment, right? I'm using essentially is a mix of the super core build with the cooling fan build for Spencer, which is arguably the 2 most strongest build and hard to deal with. I'm still, maybe after losing this game right here, I see some weaknesses. I might just change it. Some few things. You see again, I just downed someone and she has that gun ready to heal people, because it recovers so fast. And she also locked my camera in that exact moment, so now I really can't do much. I can't stop the... Like I said, they're just literally playing around with this exact build, so if you're running this build, you should not expect this to happen. This is like 1 in a million times that this is gonna happen on an actual, you know, public match. Right here, in the private match, they're literally just, they know what I'm gonna do, and they're just playing, you know, trying to counter to the max. Intentionally counter, you know. They're also they combine at this point, because like I said, it's the 4th time. So at this point, they already changed all their equipment. They changed their perks, their abilities, their characters they're using, like Tyrone and Jan. They just messed up with all of that, like try after try until they got the perfect combo down. Also, just a little detail. I like I said, this is a private game, so I selected this map on purpose. This is the downtown. This is the most favorable survivor map. So I choose that on purpose because I'm actually trying to put myself in a disadvantage here, just so I can test how strong the build really is, you know, on the not optimal scenario. Right here, this is a really good trick you can do. You can pretty much get a free bite when they leave the safe room like this. So that's why I have my preset, the infectious zombies. So usually you can get someone infected right away just by biting them here when they're exiting the safe room. And the reason why this map is the most survivor favorite is just because of how bad the angles of the cameras are on this third area here, the zone 3. And also because the angles, like you can shoot the gores from so many angles where the mastermind cannot like even see you. You know, it's just very dumb. So especially if you have rockets. Right there again, I missed the the damn immobilizing round. Right here, trying to get some damage in again, but it's like I said, like the angles of these cameras are just so bad on this map. It's like depressing. It's like it's almost made for you to lose, especially considering how easily they can destroy the cameras as well, because it's so like open. They have angles on everything. The cameras, the cores, like the creatures. It's too strong for the survivors. Right here I'm trying to set the wall there too, because what's really happening is like the Val is just healing them and killing the creatures. The Jan is focusing solely on my cameras, as you can see there. She's not even shooting the creatures, she's just looking at my cameras. And the two like strong people on the melee, like Tyrone and Sam, are the ones that are trying to destroy the cores with their melee weapons. So right here I'm trying to focus as much as possible on them because they're the ones destroying the core. So you see right there, I'm focusing on them so I can stop them from destroying, especially Tyrone because he's the one that can heal everyone instantly. So I need him to go down first, you know, because there'll be a struggle for the others to actually get him up with me shooting them and all that. Problem is Deval, right? Deval has their powers, so when Tyrone is not down, she's the one that gets people up. And when she's the one down, Tyrone gets people up. So it's like, as a mastermind, you don't have much of a choice. You know, it's like you're if you're down one, the other one will get him up. So it's like kind of pointless in that sense. Right there, she locked my cameras again, but because I have the shield, the power is not affecting me. And I can actually hear them in the party, so he's calling me a hacker right now because I can move the camera when she's the power. But that's because I used the shield there from recovering after the camera got destroyed. I would not consider this build actually perfect. Like, there's still some tweaks I could do in this build that possibly could, you know, in this match itself, it would have made all the difference. Another thing that's really broken in this map is how easily the safe rooms that are can be found. Like for example, here you see there's a chest right there next to the core. So like it's not like the other maps, like they have to go all the way across the map to get to a safe room to buy things. You know, in this thing they're just right next to the core and they can buy the ammo. So it's just really dumb. I'm not sure what the like level design of the game was thinking when they made this map, but it's just broken on some levels. The zone 3 for the mastermind. Survivor has way too many advantages here. Like right here again, trying to one of the tweaks I was thinking about doing this build after this game was really just increasing the gun damage, because like you can see, like I can hit them but they just don't go down because they have that much health. So unless you're using damage on the camera, it's really guns, you know, it's really not all that deadly, especially if they have herbs and all that. You see right there, I'm trying to spawn the liquor and the game doesn't let me because it's just like not enough room there. It's just like I said, it's like the map was not made for Mastermind to play on. I just don't understand. So right here they also got, I think the core, they got lucky and the core actually spawned right next to, yeah, it's right there, right next to each other. They all spawn, both of them spawn on the same side here. So they also don't have the trouble to go around the map to right there you see they're buying ammo, so I can hit them from here. Try to spread the infection. But yeah, you see there's also this thing about, you know, running them out of resources. It really doesn't happen. Like they have enough money to buy things forever if they want to. They just need to the only thing is that they would have to at one point go back to make more shopping, you know. That's the only thing that this build will force them to do. But in a map like this, it's almost like, you know, no stop at all, because it's everything is like right next to each other. And very accessible for the survivors, because I don't know if you know, but when they destroy a core, they get 100 credit back, the umbrella credits for destroying every single core. So if you think about that, 100 credits you can buy essentially almost 50 ammo again. So not to mention the things you're already getting around the zone itself. Because zone 3 is the zone where you get the most ammo, not ammo, like the most items, the most amount of money laying around the map. So if you combine all that, they're probably getting like 200, 300 ammo from the chest right now on that single purchase they made. So ammo is really not an issue here. Another thing I was thinking about changing is the dogs. I could have maybe switched them for something more, that would last longer. Maybe another type of creature. Maybe the jester. I don't know. That could also made a difference here. I would imagine. See it right there, trying to focus the Tyrone again. But it's just hard to do things with the Jan all constantly shooting my cameras. Actually, they're all my friends, so the Jan records this game as well, and I saw the game from her perspective, and she's literally just doing nothing besides shooting my cameras. She also all her money goes to buying ammo on the chest, so that's literally her sole purpose this entire game was to shoot my cameras. That's all she did. Right here, like, unfortunately Spencer doesn't have that big of a power weapon with the D field. It's not really that strong. It's very avoidable. It's not like a Mr. X or a Nemesis. So on situations like this, it's not that helpful to have the D field. When they're about to exit, you need something strong to hold them off. Right here, I'm just trying to delay them. You see the time was really high, but now the time is kind of low because, it's like I said, this build is really, despite you gaining so many times with so much time with the creatures, it's still really hard to hold on. Spawn a dog there behind them so they don't see him right away. I'm trying to get some shots here, but the hitbox is also another problem I think with this game. Like the hitbox on the survivors is so bad. Like it's like they're so tiny, they're so thin. It's like really hard to actually properly hit them. Sometimes you hit them like in the arms or something like that, but for some reason the game just doesn't count as a hit. Alright, see there goes Val again, healing Tyrone with the special. And it's just like I said, like there's not much you can do as far as downing people against a setup like this, because Tyrone can just heal him in like 1 second, and if he goes down, which he's the main doctor of the team, then Val just picks people up with her mixtape gun, spray gun that just recovers in like a minute. It's just quite dumb. But like I said, I'll probably make some adjustments to this build, probably changing that dog, and probably changing one of the equipment that I'm using for the core health. I would probably switch that to maybe another cooling fan, or something else, maybe gun damage. I'm sure that would make a big difference here. So yeah, guys, that's it. You see they're really like super well coordinated as well. They're talking in the party, so yeah, that was the match. I'll also upload the other matches where they lost, so you can see how it was at the beginning.